Hello, we're back again. Made a mistake yesterday. I smoked weed again. But it has taught me a lot. So, I'm not mad. I'm a little bit sad. But it's alright. Um, so there was not really a reason for me to smoke again other than me still feeling the need for it. Kind of. Because I think I didn't really end the cycle yet. So a little bit about my mental state for the past year while smoking weed has been that it has been really chaotic in my head. I've had a lot of thoughts, a lot of doubts, a lot of fears, a lot of everything, and this has become really apparent through me being sober. So I don't want to make a video about me explaining why I did it or whatever. I want to start putting more focus on the positive because I've realized that you can literally change your thought by doing that, from the negative to the positive. So last week I got really anxious about me quitting weed, and that's why I kind of broke down in my last video, um, because I was putting so much thought into the future about what I want to do, where I want to go, and not letting go of my past, so where I come from, and all these things which have kept me in this fear. So I want to share some a little bit of thoughts about the past days. So I first of all really want to thank the people who have been there to support me. It was really beautiful to see. Didn't expect that much reactions. So I'm really thankful for that, for the people who have taken their time to check in with me and to see how it's going. And I liked talking to some of the people I haven't talked for in a long while, because we grew apart, or because life brought us into different directions. So thank you firstly for that. So over the past days I found a lot of peace actually. I kind of found my happiness button, which might sound strange, but I've been meditating now for like 1 or 2 years. Um, Reading a lot about spirituality, about psychology, just taking information for the past year or so. Now, well, it's longer than that, but mostly spiritual progress in the last year. And the thing with this knowledge is that this knowledge can make you kind of crazy, because you realize you have a lot of work to do. You have steps to make because other people are further than you are, or you should um, try to do something more or the other thing less while you're actually here in this now, or at this moment, while maybe it's not the right time for you to take the steps or whatever. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't take the steps, because every time you don't want to take a step but you still do it, that will make a lot of effort for you, that will give you a lot of succeed, I think. So for me, I've realized that my thoughts have been really automatic. Even though I had become aware of them, I wasn't able to really change them because of me of the smoking of weed. When you're sober, you have control over your thoughts. You can say, okay, I don't want to think about, um, for instance, the fear of not ever being able to smoke again or whatever. It's like a mental construct which keeps blocking you. But when you're in use, or when you use a substance like alcohol or whatever other drugs, you are less resistant to whatever thoughts you get, and you are more in a mind state where you aren't really able to control your thoughts anymore because of the weed or of the substance you're using, which can be okay, but I'm done with it. I wanna take control over my actions and my thoughts because they have not been aligned for a while. I would say something and I would not do it, I would not follow up on it, and everybody around me could see that, but I didn't want to see that. So I want to say I'm quitting with weed, with smoking weed, but I also want to say I am quitting to stop giving into my fears, which I think has been a bigger part, or maybe a major part in the reason for why I would use substance or why I would do certain things. It was to escape me, my thoughts, but also this reality I live in, because I would like to travel, I would like to start things, I would like to build a community, I would like to give love and share love with people, and so this is not really easy, but by never starting you will never succeed anyway. So I'm really done with giving in to my fears, and I want to see what what for beautiful things I can create by not listening to them anymore, by taking the steps out of my comfort zone. So the last couple of days I've started to really realize my power over my own thoughts. So when I have a thought now about something that makes me anxious, which can be like literally from waking up and thinking about what I want to eat. Should I eat this or shouldn't I eat that? There's a lot of sugar in that, or this or that. Just a lot of thoughts while I'm here, and I don't have to listen to those thoughts. I can do what makes me feel right without feeling anxious about it. So I want to say I'm really done with my old self. The world is in need for people to take action right now, to take steps. There's a big struggle all around the world between I would say the old world that we used to live in and the new world which is being created. You can see this all around us. People are starting to stand up for their rights, for their actions, for their thoughts, because they are realizing that the power is within themselves. And for way too long we have given away that power. So I don't really want to go into it because there's a lot to say about it, but for instance the Black Lives Matter movement right now, or forever I should say, is an example of this, about people being fed up about the system, about the way they are treated and the way this world is regulated and used, or they are being abused I should say, because of capitalism, because of power structure, because of a lot of deeper things which are coming to the surface now, to see that the old is not the way it has to be, and it gives us the power to shift into the new of everything that it can be, because our potential is limitless. It's really limitless. And I think we will find out over the next couple of years or over our lifetime what this will mean for us. So despite the heavy burden that's on us, despite this system we're living in, and despite the pain we feel because of it, that doesn't mean that we have to give in to it. And therefore, I want to, for myself, take the step out of my old self, which was living in that negative mind state of I'm not good enough. I need weed for me to function. I closed off because of it, and I did a lot of stupid things which were necessary because I was so caught up in this old system, in this old way for me of being, but also in the whole world where I would feel the pain and the suffering. So I want to start to do the things that make me happy, and the things I love. Although I don't completely know what it is yet, I have started to realize that I like talking to a camera like this to share my opinion with the world. But the most important thing is it doesn't really matter what you do or what you love or what you like, as long as you have fun with it, and especially as long as you take the first step to just start doing it, because it's a lot of wasted time and potential by just keeping to procrastinate about what this life can be, by imagining how you would like to see the future or whatever. But if you're constantly imagining the future like I was in my head, you lose sight of what's in front of you, and it's not the destination which is important, but it's the journey towards it. And that means that every day, day by day, you should take the steps, how small they are, to make the progress you would like to see in the world, but especially in yourself. So if you change yourself, people around you will start changing, because they will see how it can be. And since we're all together, since we're all humans, since we're all depending on each other, only by making ourselves better we can change the world. And I'm starting to realize this now, and I want to see where it goes. I have a long way to go, I would think. I have beautiful dreams for myself, for the future of this world. I hope some of them will succeed. If not, that's alright, as long as I'm happy. So please don't give in to the fear anymore. For yourself, for the people around you, for the world. It's not serving. We need to create new ways of being with each other, of living life, of seeing life, to support each other, to build communities, to share our love and our love. And we're not alone in this. So I hope you all have a good day. I hope you will start thinking for yourselves, as I'm trying to do. And it's not easy, but life isn't easy. But you can make it easier in your head if you let go of the fear, of the pain, and take the steps to a more fulfilling and loving life. So I hope to see you next time, and I'm excited to see how my life changes now day by day by taking the steps, by realizing all of this. And I've been learning a lot. So I hope this will continue for the rest of my life, as I'm starting to feel a lot better about myself and also about life, as other people are standing up right now as well. So take the power back and stop giving it away. It's time to take matters in our own hands, as this life isn't that ordinary. It's time to give and less to take. Thank you for listening, and see you hopefully next time. Peace!